at 10 at 10.
I guess they're just like, they know, hey, they kind of do have us, they have us in their grip. Like, what are you gonna do?
Travelers across the valley are frustrated with several airlines that were not prepared to handle such a large amount of snow in such a short amount of time today. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Last night's snowfall in and around the Fargo area led to many delays and cancellations. And by now, most people who had originally planned to fly out of Hector International Airport today either eventually got out or had to make some other arrangements. So is the problem fixed? Valley News Team's Cornelius Hocker has our story.
It used to be a great experience to fly what used to be friendly. Now they're kind of like mediocre skies.
RJ Booker is a Glendon, Minnesota native who has seen many snowfalls worse than Thursday's.
It said cancellation, and I didn't know why. We thought, well, there's a little snow, but then my mom and dad were like, that wouldn't stop the flights. That wasn't enough snow.
Booker needs to get back to California because she needs her medication for her multiple sclerosis.
I have to take the injections every other day, and I also was cleared to bring 4 injections with me because, you know, bringing needles on a plane in today's world, you have to get a special clearance. You know, my doctor wrote a note.
She wasn't alone. Bison fans heading to Frisco had the same issues. So how are the airlines fixing this problem? Delta said de-icing supplies will be coming up from Minneapolis. American Airlines and Allegiant had enough supplies, but just had a few delays and are expecting more supplies Friday. And all the airlines say they'll be leaving the ground Friday and going forward. But for many people, including Booker, today was stressful, to say the least.
You know, it's like really being blindsided. Like, well, what are you guys doing? What happened? I don't have an explanation. I'm just told, you know what, we'll get you home Saturday and that's it.
Cornelius Hocker, Valley News Live.
Now, Booker will finally be able to get out Saturday morning. Since the de-icing issue was considered a mechanical issue, people were rebooked at no cost to them. And stick around at 10:20. We're going to tell you which airlines are ranked for the safest for you and your family. Not much talk about the Red River Valley weather in parts of Texas tonight for the Bison and Jacksonville State, who will battle it out for an FCS National Football Championship on Saturday in Frisco, Texas. This was a time to gather, chow down, and have some fun. Valley News Team's Mike Morgan joins us live from Frisco with much more. Mike?
Stephanie, we're here in Plano, Texas at the Hilton. This is where the Bison are headquartered. Most of the players and coaches have gone upstairs to their rooms. This is after some friendly competition earlier this evening against Jacksonville State. They call the event Beef and Bowl. It's become a tradition among the championship game activities. This they met for the first time, gobbled up some food, and then they play some pool and they bowl. For Bison veterans, this has become part of the routine, a warm-up to the real reason they come to Texas, to win another national championship.
What's it mean to you, this whole trip again?
Gosh, I don't know, it's unbelievable. It's just, being back here, 5 times, unreal to think about. The first time was amazing, and we've just been so fortunate to be able to come back here so many times.
We're really excited to play. 3 weeks is a long time, not playing any games, so tired of practicing, really itching for Saturday, ready to get going.
And there's a storm back home, so you might as well be here doing something.
Exactly. I heard it's a little cold up there, so I'm glad we're down here enjoying the weather.
And we were told that the Bison lost all of the competitions tonight, with the exception of bull riding. On another matter, there's been some talk as to whether or not Frisco, Texas would continue to be the home site for the national championship. I was told by a source today that there's good news for Frisco fans, that it has reached a 3-year contract extension with the NCAA. Now, I did check with an NCAA spokesperson earlier this evening. He told me that an announcement would be made tomorrow. In Frisco, Texas, Mike Morgan, Valley News Live.
All right, Mike, thanks. And Mike will be up bright and early tomorrow morning on the Valley Today from 5 to 7 a.m. as well. A Kenyan man remains in the Cass County jail tonight, accused of raping a woman at a Mapleton, North Dakota travel plaza. And the government will not say whether he's a citizen or has a green card. Abdul Rahman Ali faces assault, rape, and terrorizing charges after sheriff's deputies say he attacked a woman at this Gordy's Travel Plaza in early December. A spokesman for Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, said he legally cannot release information about Ali's legal status in the U.S. He said it's protected under federal privacy laws. But Ali's family, who claims that Ali was mentally ill, told us he's been in the U.S. for a while.
Yeah, we saw after when he come here on 2011, June.
Ali is due back in court again next week. While many of us have taken down our Christmas decorations, others just finished celebrating that holiday today. For Orthodox Christians, Christmas is celebrated today in accordance with the Julian calendar. Christmas dinner is considered the most celebratory meal that a family has during the year. And look at the food. Now, like those that celebrate on the 25th, of course, family and food, they're the most important part. But for some cultures, roasting a pig is a tradition. There's even homemade bread, which has money baked inside of it. And whoever finds the cash will have financial luck for the year.
We do celebrate December 25th Christmas as well in our household. And yes, we provide a lot of presents, and that's when we celebrate and open the presents. Today, Orthodox Christmas, we are all about spending time and gathering family, kids, grandchildren, and providing food and following tradition.
And Orthodox Christians celebrate New Year's on January 14th. In tonight's Healthier Me, if you could get a vaccine that prevents cancer, would you? The HPV vaccine is one of those vaccines. About 79 million Americans are infected with HPV, and roughly 14 million become infected each year. That's according to the CDC. The HPV vaccine prevents uterine and cervical cancer in women and certain kinds of squamous cell carcinomas in men. The vaccine is recommended for boys and girls starting at ages 11 and 12 years old and is not required for school entry.
A lot of parents aren't keen on delivering a vaccine to their children because that prevents sexually transmitted disease, because they're either have religious concerns or they're afraid that this will entitle their children to have sex, but that's really not the case. But what I tell parents is that this is a vaccine that will work to prevent uterine and cervical cancer.
Now, Sanford has been awarded a grant to help increase awareness about the vaccine all across the state.